Very good morning to one and all present here. A warm welcome to all for day 3 orientation program. So today we have forenoon session soft skill which is going to present by Maya Maheshwar Venugopal ma'am, and afternoon session we have our alumni talk by Meghna Muralidharan and architect talk by Harish sir, Harish Shankar. So now I request Professor Harish to introduce Ms. Maya Maheshwar Venugopal.
Yeah, good morning. So, Miss Maya, probably known as Maya Maheshwari Venugopal, she's is been an English language instructor, and she teaches IELTS for about 3 years, and she works at the Target 7 Plus. She has trained around 100 students, and they've all attained 7 Plus. She's also a life skills facilitator for LGBTQ community, Magellan Foundation, which is in Chennai. She pursued her Bachelor's of Arts in English and Literature, Psychology, and Sociology. She is also a life skill facilitator in Banani Vista. And she's also a part of Oneness training team, Oneness Technologies training team. So good to go, Maya. So the stage is yours.
Good morning, each and everyone present over here. How are you all? Okay, everybody is on mute, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I think there would be some signs, thumbs up, hi. You can just go on interacting with me in that way until the we could interact. Okay, hope everybody have their breakfast, right? Yeah, I hope this is not going to be a regular kind of a session, a regular schooling. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me lock up the room. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay. So this happens at home, right? Yes. Okay, this is not going to be a regular session. And today the topic or the module is all about soft skills. Everybody aware of it, right? Yes, good. And before entering to soft skill, let me introduce myself again. I'm Maya. Okay, I've been IELTS trainer here for past 3 years, genuinely 3 years. And earlier I used to be a language instructor and used to take classes, tuitions. So that's how my profession is with. And now I want to full-fledged be into teaching, guiding the students in the modulation of preparing their test. And there's speaking sessions. Since I started being a panelist to colleges and to companies to interview, I could come across what is that has been lagging with them. What has been a main criteria for them not to enter. So in researching on all those situations, I've come across that soft skills is one of the major point that is making the students to be one step behind. Okay, and this has been a main topic for me to go forward to different colleges, okay, to give an introduction what soft skill is going to change in your life. So let's start this in the early stage when you're in school as well as in college itself, before entering into your career. Okay, so to get into detail, here Maya will not have any slides. Okay, you're just gonna look at me, watch me, listen to me very carefully. There are going to be few points, and I would deal with the case studies, how you're going to handle these kind of situations. Okay, before entering to this again, what is soft skills? What are soft skills? Can I have the chat box open and check what is your idea about soft skills? What could soft skills be? Hope.
Students, you can unmute yourself.
What is soft skills?
I think it's character traits.
Character, okay.
And then the interpersonal relationship with others.
Good.
Yeah.
Any more? Any more? Okay, personal characters that helps you interact with others. Okay. Could you like to say something related to hard skills so it's going to be easy with you all? Hard skills and soft skills. Okay, is the chat box locked for everybody?
It's open to all.
Okay. Occupational skills. Occupational skills is soft skills. Body language, okay. Emotional intelligence. Okay. I'm reading one by one. Madhubala said emotional intelligence, social interaction, communication. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you the simplest form of difference between hard skills and soft skills. Okay. Hard skills are something like, let's say, technical, the domain knowledge, or let's say functional knowledge for you to get into a job. Okay. And for you to survive in a job, you should have your soft skills. In simple terms, understood? You want me to repeat? Okay. Hard skills are something like technical skills, theoretical, okay, domain knowledge is the work process, how it goes. That's called domain knowledge. And functional knowledge, let's say you're in a manufacturing industry or mechanical industry, how it's been manufactured. Knowing that knowledge, that will help you to fetch your job, to get a job. Soft skills is something you need after getting into a job, how you're going to survive there for how many years or how many months. You let it be for few minutes. Why ma'am is saying about few minutes? Okay, let me give you a situation. You all are students now. So this is going to relate more better instead of me getting into a work field. Maybe there's a friend behind you, sitting behind you and keep poking you with a pen. You are very serious in the class. Okay, you're just involved in the class with the sessions happening and they keep poking you. You're really getting distracted, disturbed. What would you do? You will turn around, back them, or will you go to the teachers like, ma'am, see what's happening? How would you react? Yeah, work ethic, okay. How would you react? Okay. How would you react? You want me to open the mute? Anybody wants to say? It's your personal experience. How would you react? I can slap. Oh, okay. Bharat wanna slap him back. I will ask him to stop. Okay, say stop. Okay. So no one wants to go to the professor or teacher over there. No one likes to go, right? He's a friend. Turn around and tell them to stop, okay? Poke them back. Oh, you want to poke them back? You're going to hurt them back again. And ma'am is going to send you out of the class. Don't think about it. Let them keep poking. Okay, now this is a situation where you're getting distracted. That moment, the mind, how it's going to react. If you're in a good mood, you can tell them, stop it. Say, would you please stop it? If you're in a really different kind of a mood set, you're stressed out, you can whack them. Okay, how you're going to handle the situation is what is all about the soft skill now. Let me say in that way. However, whatever person you are, you're a short-tempered person, okay, and you can't tolerate this, you will get irritated, you don't like the person, but here in the classroom, it's still a society, you're within the class. Your name shouldn't go out, you shouldn't be called out by the teacher as well, and your friends shouldn't even think bad about you. How are you going to react? It should be subtle, turn around. Yes, you can say stop, or you can just take the pencil, keep aside, or simplest form, just get up from the place and move to a different seat and sit down. Right? You're not reacting, you're not going to the teacher, you're just getting up from the place by yourself physically and sitting in a different chair. How would that be? How would that be? Feels better? You're not reacting. At the same time, you're not going to the teacher to complain. You genuinely get up, go and sit in a different place. No one is going to get to know what's happening. The perception of how you're going to react differs from person to person. Right? So let me say, This is your soft skill. How you're gonna handle yourself at these situations. How we're gonna manage. This is simplest to be in a classroom setup. And you all are first year students. In another 3-4 years, you would get into a career. You will be handling presentations. You'll be having projects, internships, interviews. You should be prepared for it. You have 3 years time in hand. Nothing happens in a fortnight. That is, nothing happens within 2 weeks. Fortnight is 2 weeks, right? Maybe you're lagging with certain skills. Let's say I have lots of ideas, but I'm not able to communicate in English. I'm not so confident. What can I do? This is a part of it. How much of ideas you have, but you would hesitate talking. You would find that you're finding difficult to frame a sentence. Let's say if you're in a classroom setup now, you've been raised, you've been asked, could you please answer this? You would hesitate. Ma'am, I have in my mind, it's in my tongue, it's not coming out. They're not joking. Students are really serious. They have the issue. It's not coming out. What's happening with them? Okay, so there are a few points being listed out, like communication, handling, personality, everything. Yes, it's one after the other. Soft skill carries, it's like an environment. It's like air, invisible a lot, but you cannot survive without soft skills. If you're going to be harsh or if you're going to react in negative form, you'll not be noted. You're negatively noted. It's really difficult for you all to survive. Okay. What are we going to do today is, okay, let's have an agenda. Okay. After this introduction, we're gonna learn about explain what is soft skills. We did it in the beginning of the class, and the difference between hard skill and soft skill in simple terms I explained you. Hope you all understood, right? Just nod. I think I can see you all nod or hi. Yes, good. Okay, if you still have doubt what is hard and soft, let me know. I will repeat for you all. Okay, and we are gonna cover with how this is going to help for students, and again how I'm going to relate it to employees for working field. So you're going to be a working person very soon. You can be a businessman, you can be in your own field. All architects, right? Future architects. Yeah, future architects. Lots of skills needed there.
Any interior design, ma'am. Interior design is also present here.
Oh, interior is all in the field of constructions. All your talents are going to be out in interior as well as in exterior. So you need lots of patience as well, right? To handle with scales and pencils. Okay, so let's see how this is also going to help you out further in your academic as well. And the last portion, I'm going to keep it interesting, is the myths about soft skills. Yes, there are myths for soft skills. What are myths? I hope you all know what are myths. Let's say solar eclipse, don't go out of the house. You'll have this. Have you heard of all these kind of statements? Girls shouldn't leave their hair loose in the evening. It's not good. So these are kind of myths. So let's see what are myths for soft skills at the end of the session to make it interesting. Yes, what's assumptions? Okay, sorry, I just got the word assumptions here in my chat box. I'm just checking what assumptions for. Okay, let's keep connected more.
That's what I think they were trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, myths are assumptions. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good way of saying. Good. I'm so happy my students are with me, following me what I'm saying. So happy for you all. Okay, now I wanna get involved with what does let's put this way. A company looks for in employees in name of soft skills. Okay, to see what's there, we are gonna build up here. For let's say, okay, hard skill, what are you doing? Theoretically, you're learning about interior and exterior, right? Architect. Everything is theoretically, who invented it, who found this, and how to handle this. And skill. I hope I'm right. I'm not so good, but I have few learning from behind, right? It's all pen and paper, learning from books, theories, references, okay? And here, with soft skill, what is that they are looking for job? So let us be prepared what they're looking for. According to your knowledge, you've been interviewed. On what basis have you been interviewed? Have you seen your elders, your friends, your cousins who have gone for interviews? Have you seen them going out of the house saying that, bye, I'm going for an interview? Have you all? Yes, right? You can just nod. Yeah. What are the qualities they are looking for? Basic requirements. Basic requirements like certifications. That's what you meant. Communication skills. What are communication skills? I'm getting this communication skills. What are communication skills? How you communicate? Okay, let me explain what are communication skills for you all. Entering into this in short, in brief. How are we getting communicated? We are getting communicated over here through Zoom app. Okay, in live session. What are different modes of communications? Let's go back. You can see newspaper is a mode of communication, communicating to the crowd, to the people, right? Okay, television, radio. Radio is also mode of communication, right? So these are modes of communication. So it's not necessary to verbally talking to someone, but somewhere you're making the crowd or a person to get to know the news or get to know the information. That is communication skills. So here when you're getting interviewed, it's not just talking, even listening is also part of a skill. How good you are as a listener. You don't have to keep, pardon, could you please repeat? I didn't understand. What? You do that, right? So repetitively asking is not a good sign again. Let me say this, warning for you all. Okay, how you interact with others, okay. How you express your ideas and thoughts, yeah, good. How you handle pressure. What pressure, man? Cooker pressure? Okay, he's talking about pressure, handling pressure. He's already stressed out and inside there's more stress, I guess so, in work field and yeah, adaptability. Okay, hope you all understood. Okay, what are different mode of communication? Listening is another major portion. There are four bases that you have skills. One is listening skills, reading skills, writing skills, and speaking skills. Listening, you are capable of to listen to any speech, let's say in your lecture hall, and you're able to understand, grab the informations through brainstorming. You know, I hope you're what of brainstorming. Okay, good. And reading skills, you read as any source, maybe a book, a newspaper, a magazine, or even a small pamphlet, even just a word newspaper, just with few headings, you're able to understand what the main topic is. That is reading skills, and there's a lot more. Reading in short period of time. Okay, let me tell it in a simple form. You read it once, one sentence or one para, you're able to understand. There are some who find it difficult where they have to read 3, 4, 5 times for you all to understand what is the concept. So what happens within 15 minutes, you need to read a topic. You're taking a long time for you all to understand. Read the question, understand the question, and to answer, it'll take a long gap. What suppose if you were really talented to read it in once, understand the question and start answering? Do you think you will be saving lots of time? Right? So you have to improve the skills in reading. Okay, then comes the writing. Knowing all the rules and regulations of writing, that nothing but the grammar, how to frame a sentence. If you know how to have the ideas, writing is going to be easy. Speaking, again, what we are doing now. So I hope you all understood what is communication skill is overall about. Right? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, let's move forward. Where I was? Can anybody give me a lead where I ended up before communication skill? My mom is very bad in recalling. Yeah? Anyone is connected with me here in the class? Let's not say class, it's just a session. Let's not make it as less class. Where were we? Soft skills for companies. Okay, interview. Yeah, I got the word interview. Right, myths is in the end, man. Pragati's myths I'm gonna finish up in the end. It's interesting one. What they search for job interview. Okay, interview. Yes, interview is a good lead for me. Thank you so much. So what did you all do for me over here? One word that kept you all connected. You'll know what Maya ma'am needs for her to come back. A word that keeps me connected, the word interview. So when you're getting into a session, be prepared what is that is needed. So you don't have to prepare. First thing is your appearance. How appearance is gonna make a difference here? First thing, give a smile. Don't have fear, don't get tense or stressed. So whatever the situation might be, have a big smile. Never show what's happened at home. You didn't have your breakfast, had your breakfast, you got the bus, you didn't get the rick. Nothing should disturb you when you're getting into the interview. You're sweating, please find a fan, keep yourself fresh and then enter. Don't sweat. The reason why is if you are breathing a lot, you're stressed out, what happens is your BP fluctuates, lots of heartbeat, and you'll stammer in your speech. You're taking long breaths. By the time you relax, a few minutes, the interviewer is just gonna look at you. Okay, grab some water and make you to feel better. Not all interviewers are gonna do that, right? So do that outside itself. When you enter, give a big smile. Appearance, that is your personality, how you look like. Here, you don't have to go for brands, look like this. Just neatly, just iron clothes is far better than a crushed clothes. They're not looking for new ones. They're not looking for, to be extreme of formal with a coat and everything, but look yourself neat. Whatever, however you are, ironed, neat. Okay, take bath at least and go fresh up. Okay, that's what it's your first appearance is the best impression that you could give anybody, right? Okay, have the positive thought. You can't come out with an answer that I don't know there. Even if you don't know, be humble in responding them. How are you going to? So they're going to look into your personality, that is your appearance. Second is your fluency. Let's put up the word here directly for me, English fluency. Right? English is a global language. So we are communicating in English. Here what happens, just because you're not fluent, you would feel that you are lagging yourself in confidence. Right? How? There are so many ideas, there's so many thoughts, the questions they are being asked, you're still having in your mind, but you're not able to put forward in words or in statement format. That itself, it's a big drawback for anybody. So here you have 3 or 4 years of course, right? Academic course. Make yourself to improve in your English fluency, okay, in all modes, and that's how your communication is linked with. Okay, and the major portion, let me say the third one is your awareness. General awareness. Let's not say general knowledge. It's like how much you're aware of about yours, about your surrounding. What's happening in India, what's happening in our world. Yes, you can maybe let's say put it into a different form, current affairs, right? Current affairs, how do you get to know about current affairs? You can't ask someone, hey, what happened today? Can you please tell me? You're not going to ask your nearby person. How do you get updated? Is through reading newspaper. First priority is for newspaper. And then you can go ahead watching news. What happens, the same news can be, I hope everybody watches news. The same news for 1 hour, 2 hour, maybe the whole channel is about the same news. But you need to know multi informations, more informations, not just one what's happening as the main one. You should know about economics, you should know about stock, you should know about politics. A few things, just get updated day-to-day life. So make it as a practice from today onwards. Hope you will take it on from today onwards, reading a newspaper. I'm specifically saying this for many many plus. Your communication is gonna improve. That is, your English is gonna improve. You know how to frame a sentence. You will learn new words. Yes, as you're reading, wouldn't you come across with new words? You find it's gonna be new. You'll find the meaning in the Google dictionary. If you open and Google any word, it's a handy dictionary now. Everybody has mobile. Yes, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have met you all here, right? Okay, open up. You can find a speaker there, make it to play. You can hear how to pronounce. Okay, what type of a word it is. It's a noun word or verb, adverb, adjective you'll come across. Okay, the parts, how it's been used, and the sentence format, and an example where and how it could be used. The most important, you will come across synonyms and antonyms, nothing but similar another word with similar meaning. Okay, so what happens, just with one word you will at least minimum learn 5 to 10 words. Do that in your day-to-day life. Make it as a practice. Implement that word in your speech anywhere. Maybe start texting or boost yourself to your friends, expressing. Okay. Hope you all understood what I meant. So reading will give you a lot of information. Why I specifically said newspaper, you could have gone for stories. You can go for novels. But here with newspaper, you'll have multiple informations here. You will come across many things. And it's related to everybody, for students, for elders, for middle-aged people, for everybody. Newspaper, and it just costs 5 rupees. Within 5 rupees, a day is finished with reading. A lot to read. Hope you all got it, right? Yes, I could see the thumbs ups. Why only thumbs up? There's no Coca-Cola. Only thumbs up has this sign, right? Okay, let's move forward. What are qualities that they're looking for apart from English fluency? I mentioned 3, right? Appearance, that is your personality. Second is communication. And third is what? Ideas. Okay, how to get into that is current affairs. Okay, these are the 3 main questions they would ask apart from your hard skills, that is your academic. They'll just check with your scores. I mean, your percentage, your marks, how much you have got. Maybe let's say you're a distinction holder. Okay, you knew the answer. Just because you have the fear of speaking, you are lagging that. There are chances that they might think about whether you're suitable for the job, because you really need to communicate. They're not just going to give you one cabin, one whole building, the whole room is only you going to sit over there. Is there any company like that? Have you come across one whole building, the whole floor, and just one cabin, and only you're going to sit over there? Even Maya hasn't got that. So you have to mingle with the people over there, with your other colleagues, right? So what is that you need over here is your communication with other people as well. Interact. If it's about the job or whatever it is, you need to get to know from your seniors. Maybe if it's going to be a junior in future, you have to guide them. So communication is more important over here. Hope everybody have got it. Okay. So let me keep a track with the timing. Can anyone let me know how long it's been that we are inside here in chat box? How long we are there together? Pat. 35 minutes. 30 minutes. So much we covered up in 30 minutes. Okay. Now, let me give you 5 minutes of time for me to recollect anything that you're not understood, you want me to repeat, or you want to argue with me. Ma'am, I deny this point. Anybody over here? It's okay. You can go ahead. Ma'am, I don't agree with this point. Yes, ma'am, I got it. Anybody here? 35 minutes. So someone is 5 minutes late, or someone is 5 minutes early. Got it. We agree, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Anyone needs any example for me to help you out? Was I wrong anywhere in between to correct me before I move forward to the next topic? No, ma'am. Okay. Okay, everybody agrees to it. So there's no doubt until now. What we covered up now, we started with our introduction with soft skills. You all understood in simple terms the difference between hard and soft skills. Hard skills are other professors, your teachers, subject teachers are going to help you out. Okay, and then we have just gone ahead. What are the interviewers are looking for you when you're getting into interviews, right? And then in between, I wanted to guide you about what is communication skill. We did that. Yes, you understood. Thank you. As of now, all is good. Okay, you understood. You don't need any situation for me to relate. Okay, good. Now let's move forward. How you can implement now as a student before getting into career job. Do you think it's going to happen? Can you, is there any mask, soft skill mask? Hope there was. Just wear the mask, smiley face. Have you seen that clown face? To have that smiley face and then get into a job? Hope it would have been nice. And even the face mark with the smiley face, you have got it right after this lockdown. Maybe if soft skill was something like that, just when you step out of the house, you can just wear that mask and go. Okay, it doesn't happen like that. Okay, an individual, however you are at home, maybe let's say I'm very short term, I'm very stubborn. I think this is a quite common word I've come across with my children as well. Stubborn, short tempered, back answering. I know everything, you don't have to explain me. No, saying that I know everything. Then what are the words that you would use at home? At home. Any more? Okay. Any more drops? Any more drops for Maya ma'am? What would you say at home? Let's see how much you have identified yourself, who you are. It can be positive or negative. I'm not going to separate here. It's just like the common statement that you would use at home where you're not going to use that outside. You said it all. Oh, that's it. Keep quiet. Okay. I know when to eat. Don't call me. Right? I'm not in the mood to take bath. I'll take after 10 minutes. Let me sleep for another 5-10 minutes. Don't wake me up. It's all your rules, right? At home. Right? Yeah, all are smiling. I think this all happened in the morning now. Mind your own work. I like this. Mind your own work. Mind your own business. Okay. You don't have to tell me. Okay, here is not going to be double twos, just 1 2 1 0. Not 0. Yeah, 1 0. You don't have to tell me. You used to do it, not anymore. Not anymore. Who's that? Nivedita, so sweet of you. Good. You're building yourself. I know what I'm doing. Somewhere I feel that this all is being saying to me itself. Maya ma'am, you don't have to say I know all this. Don't teach me, ma'am. I know everything. See how I'm going to change all my statements. I'm not going to school today. Oh, Ganesh, are you still in school? I assume you're in college now. Maybe lockdown has still made you all to feel school. Okay, let's assume you're saying all these statements at your workplace. How it's gonna be? I think they're gonna give you clean chit. Tata, bye-bye, I can find another person. Just like in football team, in the football ground giving the chits. Fired. Yeah, bye-bye. Being kicked, fired. Okay, what is the difference now? At home you can use, but at outside you can't use it. Okay, forget about the work. You're in your college now, in your classroom. What suppose if the same statement has been said? Your ma'am has asked, okay, shall we go for lunch? Ma'am, please don't say lunch. I know when to have my lunch. How it's gonna be in college now? Okay, office you've been fired. What about college? What about college? Saying the same statement. Okay, it's going to be deferred, no? From teachers to friends. Classroom. I don't know. Okay. Suspended. Good. Okay. We have to adjust with them. Who are those them? Oh, someone is saying all these words to you. You say that you're going to get adjusted. Okay. Get out. Only two words. Okay. Kick out. So what's going to happen here? However you are aware of your things. When you step out of the house, you can't be the same person, right? You're no more the same person. So who's the origin? The one inside the house, the one outside the house. What suppose how you have behaved in college or in future in your career, you've been doing the same at home. At circumstances, listening to elders or listening to your siblings, listening to the neighbors, what they're trying to say, please don't throw garbage over your mat, take it out. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, let me take it out. Instead of going and arguing with your neighbor. Even he is one among the society, even you're as well. Did you try to understand? Society is nothing but it's you and me. I might be your neighbor, the same neighbor is your classmate, the same neighbor can be your colleague. Can I get a nod? Ooh, yeah, I like this toys. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why is maybe a situation that you're having a mood swing. I hope everybody come across the word mood swings quite frequently in your day-to-day life, right? Due to mood swings, or maybe you're stressed out with education, your test, maybe the assignment is not completed on time. At that moment, you lose your temper, you lose to wear your mask, how to handle situation. You will not look at anybody because that's your inner character. You react immediately. Okay, all students, okay. Gentle reminder, it seems here for all students to switch on their video. However you're dressed up, it's okay. You look good. Let Maya ma'am see you all too. Okay, thank you. Ma'am, we behave according to situations in simple words. Situationism, okay. Yes, true. We react according to the situation, but that situation shouldn't be our identity for future. Okay. We have to control ourselves a lot of times, but what suppose you've been practiced every day at every situation? What happens? You're building yourself now onwards, behaving that you are a future architect, future interior designer. You behave yourself now onwards and you start practicing on that. You're studying on that. Just look in that way and start doing it. You will find it more interesting than yesterday, than yesterday class. Even your professors and teachers were one among like you years ago. They will understand you, so they know how to guide you and teach you, so you can always go behind them. Okay, this personality of behaving yourself at all circumstances, analyzing, you will not change there. You will not lose your temper because you have inbuilt the character here, how to handle. Okay, I want to give this example. Usually I sit down writing down notes or what I just keep scribbling. Soft skill. My son was beside me and he tries to read it, prompt what I'm saying. You know what does it mean by prompt? I'm saying he would repeat after me. That is called prompting, like a parrot. He's just 7 years old and it's like, Mama, what is soft skill? What does it mean? Is it a soft toy? Skill. So he's trying to collect some information, some known meaning about soft, and skill is he's a little bit confused. So for his age, I have to completely come down and behave myself to explain what is soft skill, right? It's going to differ. If I had to guide you all, if you're in a company and give soft skill, it's going to be different for you all, and your first year students going to be different. For him, it's going to be really difficult. Don't you all think so? Right? So it was a similar one I gave in the beginning of the session, as like same situation, the poking pencil. I in fact learned it from him. What would I gave him only two options. Either you're going to turn back or hit him, or you're going to complain to your teacher. Trust me, I didn't get both the answer as my reply. As a 7-year-old boy, he just said, I would just turn back to him, tell softly, please don't do this. I'm not liking, you're disturbing me. This option I didn't give him at all, but he gave up with that answer. I asked him, why you want to behave softly? He said, he's my friend. I have to play with him again. Did you understand the statement? He's my friend. I have to play with him again. Here I'm going to relate the situation in future. If you're reacting back, he is your colleague, he is your classmate, or he or she is your classmate. You have to turn back to him one or the other day. Work with him or study with him. Understood what I meant? Did you all get the point? Everybody can understand. So they can't. I'm just triggering the points in your mind. You can be harsh, or you can boost yourself, you can show your attitude, but somewhere your mind could say that I have to go back to him no matter what. Okay, understood? Okay, now let's move on with another point. I want to have an interaction here with any quality that you all are finding it difficult to handle. Can I have more pour of chat box messages? Can I read? Ma'am, I want to improve this. Okay, I'm not going to say your name. I'm just going to say the word. What is that? The reason why is, I'll tell you after you put up the statement. Can I have? Speaking skills. I'll help you out. I'll surely give you this in this session. How to improve your speaking. Okay. Then, patience. Okay. Time management. Okay, let me note down. I want to keep this. Okay. Patience. Speaking skills. Okay. Self-confidence. Okay. I find hard to speak to new people. Okay. You find to talk to a stranger. Public speaking. Okay. Stage fear. I love this word. Stage fear. I'll tell you why. Okay. Presentation skills. The one who said presentation skill is prepared for some project, I guess so. When the college reopens, he wants to give one project. Convincing people. Okay. What do you want them to get convinced? I have to stop behaving insecure. Okay. Insecure feeling. Speaking in front of the crowd. Okay. I am an introvert. Okay. Ma'am, how to start focusing at one thing at a time? Oh, Maya ma'am also has the same situation. How to start focusing at one thing at a time is nothing but be within the frame. Wherever you are, put a box and stand there. Even in your mind, invisible frame. Procrastination. Okay. Okay, quite a lot for me to cover up today. Okay, so I'm going to pick the first one is time management. Very, very important as being students over here. Okay, managing your time. I understand it's so difficult for us to wake up in the morning and have multiple classes. And like Maya ma'am, there are many sessions who's giving for you all, right? Okay, and a lot more. And you want to watch new movies and IPL matches in between these classes and watching the repeat matches. In between, mama will prepare something nice. You want to go and eat, spend some time with your friends. A lot more, right? But time management here is for us, it's education. Let's put that as a main portion. How much you're going to work out, how much you're going to learn, okay? And fix your timings. It should start from your wake up timing, set an alarm and see how much you can do within this 1 hour or within 1.5 hours. I'm sure it's really difficult for us to sit continuously more than for 30 minutes in one place. Even now, we'll start moving like this. Start stretching. Take out the video and start stretching. Take a sip of water. Gulp some water. Okay, this happens. So you set your own timings and every day increase the timings. Okay, write a lot, read a lot should be apart from your curriculum. Fix a timing, make it as a daily, day-to-day life practice till you grow old. Make it as a must reading newspaper. Trust me, you will get to know after 3-4 years how much of changes that you will come across in your life. You don't buy newspaper, request, you hardly spend not more than 5. Just go through it, read a lot. Maya ma'am first learned English only by reading newspaper when I was a child. I was insulted and humiliated by my, grandparents. You starting in a good school, and how come you're not able to read? English medium, you're not able to read. 25 years ago, I was like, what are they talking about? So much of pressure, but newspaper has changed my lifestyle. That was my only teacher, my only guide. I feel so confident. I feel, very unique is because like that gave me a lot of informations. Now we have Google, now we have mobile, and imagine 15 years ago, the communication was just a small mobile. Moreover, internet was there. How much we would spend time in an internet parlor? So forget about me, my parents, my grandparents, they used to say newspaper was the only mode of, source of information that we would get it from. That's the best one. Keep yourself connected. Okay. And let me go time management. Keep your time fixed. It doesn't happen in within 1 week or 2 weeks. Keep practicing. When the college reopens, just check with you what is your college timings. Maybe they open up around 8 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 in the morning. If
8 to 5, ma'am. 8 to 4 precise.
Regular college, 8 to 4?
8 to 4.
Half of your life is in college, yeah? Okay. You're spending half of your life in college with friends and teachers and the campus. It means a lot. See, they give so much of importance for campus as well with the garden. So if it's 8 o'clock college, even though your online classes starts around 9 or 10, no, it differs. You wake up in the morning, make it as a routine. Your vacation time is over. Let's start doing from tomorrow morning onwards. It's going to be really difficult, but please make it as a habit. It should start from morning. I have to get up around 5 o'clock for me to be prepared for classes, my son's classes, for cooking and everything. Tomorrow you're going to be superwoman and superman. Another 5-6 years, all are going to become one day like that. You will manage your household work as well as your career. All our lecturers are like that now. All our professors are similar situation. Tomorrow you're going to be one among them. There's one thing that is lagging is your commitments. So let's do it from tomorrow onwards. Mark my words. Waking up early in the morning will change your life. You'll get lots of time in your hand, and be yourself engaged. Even though the sessions are there, online classes are there or not there, utilize that time somewhere valuable. You love mobile, it's okay. Have your mobile in your hand. Spend some time with the Google, learning new things. Keep yourself connected. Ma'am, no, I want to talk to my friend. So still talk something what you have learned today, discuss that. Keep yourself connected. I'm not going to stop you all. All are youngsters. Got it? So that's with the time management. Fix yourself. It's all in your hand. Mama can't wake you up. Papa can't wake you up always. So you're going to be yourself, your own, controller. Control yourself with all your mind. Do it from your, from today onwards. Next with, there were a few more. I want to start with stage fear. What is stage fear? Is that standing on the stage and giving a speech? Maybe they will say, ma'am, when I was a kid, I never used to say rhymes. I was prepared with the rhymes. When I, went up to the stage, I was like silent. So this is stage fear. Does anyone agree to that statement? Tomorrow is too late now as always. Anyone agree to that statement? Ma'am, stage fear is like I'm not able to stand on the stage. If you agree, say yes. If you don't agree, say no. No. Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am. No. No. Yes. Yes. Standing on the stage and singing, standing on the stage and dancing, standing on the stage, whatever is on the stage. Okay, good. Now let me give you a new perception of stage fear. You're in your classroom, let it be in a school or in a PU, that is +2, right? You're there and your professor has asked you a question, pointing it out. Hello, Mr. Let's say a nice term. Hello, superstar. Stand up. Can you explain this? You knew the answer, but for you, everybody is looking at me. Everybody will judge me whether I'm right or wrong. That is stopping you to say. Let me say, even that is also a stage fear. A stage fear is a fear where you have the awareness like everybody is looking at me. That is stopping me to go forward. Understood the statement? Got the point? Yes means let me have more pose of yes. All are watching me, and that is stopping me to say whether I know the answer or you don't know the answer. That is a secondary story. But you're not, since everyone, let's say, okay, forget about the question answer. I want to go to the restroom. I'm just waiting for the bell to ring, but you need to go. Even to get up from that place to excuse yourself from your class to go out, you would hesitate. Because everyone will watch me. Oh, she's going out. Oh, he's going out. Even that is also a stage fear. Coming out of that is the first thing that you need to be prepared. Forget about people watching you. You start being yourself, express your answers, express your feelings then and there to get the response. Otherwise, you will have your assumption answers. Got my point? Understood what is stage fear? So how you're going to work out is, you need to work out bringing yourself in neutral form. Just go ahead. What will happen? They're not going to eat you. If they're judging you, let them judge you. Good or bad, it's a good feedback for you. Got it? Got it? You don't know the answer. Accept it, ma'am. I didn't understand. Could you repeat for me? Let me understand it better. Some child will understand in one session. Some child needs 2 to 3 times of explanation. All teachers are ready to do that. So it's now only when you say out, it will be known. Otherwise, no one will get to know. Got it? So since it's a Zoom class or online classes, it's really difficult for everybody to have that interaction. So please attempt yourself going forward and asking and discussing and learn then and there. Okay? That is with stage fear. I hope you all understood how to overcome is. Forget about the negativity. It's really difficult. Yes, I understand, ma'am. You have to be in my place to know what it is. It's not one day. But yet, when you're getting into a career, you want to shine yourself. You're not the only person. How many students are there in your class? Minimum of 40 students in one batch, right? All wants to get into one company, and that company opening as just for 10 people. And there are many companies you can fight for. So 10 openings, how many of them would have been applied for that position? You need to be unique there, right? You need to show your talents. You need to show your skills. You can say that I can talk, I can express, I can communicate. That is what they're looking for. You are not building up here, then when you do there. Understood what I meant? Got my point? Very good. So next is self-confidence. See, you would feel confident only when you have all the things that you need is your English fluency, more ideas, that is the current affairs. Let's forget about the current affairs. Ideas. You know how to portray the informations. Okay. So if these two things are there, your confidence would invisibly improve or increase. Got it? You can just say yes, 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 yes. Okay, English fluency will be linked with the speaking skills. Okay, let's, me being an IELTS trainer, I always, put my ideas, how would I train my students here, over here as well, that will improve simultaneously. It's all interlinked for me, English is right. So here, let me put it into one box. Okay, for me, it's going to be left, and for you, hope it's going to be the other side. Listening, reading, and writing. Now you're listening to speeches from your lecturers and professors. Maybe you're listening to any speech over the television. Let's say even cricket commentary. Listening to your cricket commentary. You're doing something. the commentary is going on over the channel over there. You're telling your brother or your cousin, no, keep the volume, keep the volume. Even if I'm not watching the cricket, it's okay, let me hear the commentary. You would say that, right? Yes, not, yeah. See, it's a good exercise for your neck. You won't have strain, okay? So you can just nod there. That is your listening skills. Anywhere it's happening, you are listening to it very keenly. What you're looking for? A specific information, nothing but the person who has scored what, who is out of the match, right? Right? You're not listening to the whole statement. You're just looking for only the keywords, the name of the batsman, name of the bowler, who catch the ball, and how many runs. Okay, this is as a student. Let me make it more entertaining here. Your mama's inside the kitchen. And in the hall, the television is played with all serials. You say, okay, no one is in the hall. Your papa would come and change the channel. Mama will run. Who changed the channel now? I'm watching. Who's watching? Okay, I'm listening. So you're yourself connected. Whatever happens around you, don't get distracted. Improve your listening skills in concentrating. What is that you really want to hear? Forget about people beside you. Let the kid be playing. Let there be a tantrum. Let there be some orchestra outside the house. You be concentrated. That is your listening skills. And when it comes to English, what is that you can listen to improve your English? Keep this marked. Listen to English news channels, that is international news channels. You can keep it connected. The reason why Indian news channels is like Indian kind of a speech is very easy for you all to understand, but listen to something like a foreigner speaking, let's say Al Jazeera, something, it's like Arabic English news channel. You will find different speakers, get yourself introduced. Or you're watching a movie, fine. Yes, you can watch an English movie without a subtitle. With the subtitle also is fine if it's a really correlated with the speech and the wordings. Okay, and then you can, yes, listen to any commentary, a documentary or radios. Just plug in and just listen to it. The more you listen, the more you would learn many things quicker and faster. That is the easiest mode. Okay, let me make it more interesting to get connected. When a child is born, the child will first listen to the sounds and learn, right? Listen to the sounds and start pronouncing the words. Mama or papa, or if it's like ball, right? It starts with these sounds. So let's say listening skill. Next comes with the reading portion. Read a lot. I always said from the beginning, stressing out newspaper, read a lot. And simultaneously, please read your academic books. Being student, the more n number of revises that you do, you're not going to by heart anything. You're just reading it. Okay, what makes the difference? Let's assume you all should be somewhere in 20s, 18, 19, 20 years old kids. Okay, let's take a movie that you watched 10 years before. Which movie you all liked? A trendy movie. Let's take Endiran itself. It's a quite old movie, right? Endiran, first part. Oh, Minions. Okay. Watching those movies, maybe when you were 5, 6 years old, and then you watch the same movie, you just watched, you like the actor, you like the song, you watched it 10 years, then 15 years, for different reasons you would have watched. But every time you watch that movie, the meaning, the perception of the story changes. Agree? The song that you like to watch, the song that you like to hear, the song that you like to dance, the meaning change for you every time. It's the same song in the same movie, right? Agree? That would be similar with your subjects. Revising n number of times, it will give you different understanding. The teacher guides you first time, the second time, and then goes for revision, and then goes for the final test and exam. But that is a 4 revise that is got, or 3 revise for you to get into the final examination. Now we are doing it. Today you read the same para, is different. The next day you read the same para, the same subject. You'll have more questions again now. Actually, I read this. In my school, they said this. Now, why this? You're questioning. Then you'll start seeking for more information or answers. This is what revise is. Just read it more and more and more. your reading skills are improved. By default, all your answers in your mind. Got it? Got it? Yeah. Even if you're listening to Maya ma'am's speech today, the same speech you're going to listen tomorrow is going to be totally different. You'll find out all the clause, what mistakes or pranks I did over here. You'll identify there and start laughing. Right? Yeah, good. Okay. This is what I wanted to say with, from where? Improving your reading skills. Got it? How this is going to help you as an academic? Okay, next followed by writing skills. What is writing skills? Okay, let's say, ma'am, my answers are right. Why didn't I get my score? I have mentioned all the points. You would go and fight with your teachers, right? I need to get my score over here. You're so confident you have written it. It's like, ma'am would just look at your paper. I didn't understand anything. You just scribbled for me. Who have come across this? First 2 pages, it's very neat, very neat. The last 4 or 5 pages are like, I don't know what script it could be. Who have come across this situation? You can just raise now. Don't want Nick. Yeah, good. Those who have not raised, that means they have a very neat handwriting. Let's assume that. Yeah, okay. You have come across this situation. Let's say that, ma'am, I got the ideas, but I'm unable to frame into a sentence. It's like all broken statement. Ma'am, I do write, but I forget putting down the punctuations, full stop, comma. Only so much people know, but there's more punctuation. If you open your mobile message, you'll find this symbols, right? Colon, semicolon, brackets, hyphen, inverted commas, double inverted commas. They have their own functionalities. Understood? If you want to learn, please Google. There's a lot I've given for you all to Google and learn. There are more reasons why. So these are part of your writing skills. There are more ranges. Finding new words. Ma'am, I can just repeat the same word. Everywhere I find it's repetitive. You're not writing a poem, right? Ending with rhyming words or repeating the words. Just like the song Nila, Nila, Nila everywhere. So you need to find synonyms. You need to learn more new words. These are all your writing skills. So with your handwriting, the first case is, every day write just 2 or 3 lines, more enough. At least start writing your own name, yeah. Whatever the name is, write it, in different colors, in different, fonts, or different script, anyhow. Still make it yourself more interesting, whatever you want to write. There's no one who's gonna judge you. Write 3 lines or 4 lines, or write just 1 para. And every day you write the same para, trust me, your speed would increase. If you are taken 3-4 minutes to write 1 para of 5-6 lines, the next day is going to be just within 1 minute you would have written it, or within just 30-40 seconds. That's how your speed, but the handwriting remains the same. So it's like every day, the more you practice writing, the more you invest your time in writing. Just fix 15 minutes for each. 15 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of listening to anything, and 15 minutes of writing. Or if you want to go even more lesser, it's okay for 5 minutes. Something better than nothing. What? Something better than nothing. Sitting idle will not fetch you anything. Yeah, maybe you will become a big scientist in future, just thinking. But when will you implement your own thinking? Just like, some memes are there. Abdul Kalam has asked us to dream, so I'm going to sleep. So ma'am has asked me to learn, so I'm going to just, no, I'm not sleeping, I'm just thinking. Okay, implement that, listening, reading, and writing. Your skills will improve a lot on all these 3 bases. And why, ma'am, where are speaking now? Why you didn't say anything about speaking? As anyone has the question in your mind now? I didn't speak anything about speaking skills. I have to wrap fast, no? Yeah, I have just few more minutes, 20 minutes left. Can anyone get connected for me now? Why I didn't say speaking now? I just gave you all only 3 skills. What happened to the speaking now? Anybody here? Yes? That was my first question, ma'am. Oh, wow. Ah, now you spoke to me. Speaking is the result. Exam result? Okay. Then what happened to speaking? You will eventually get to speaking. Yes, you got it. Then I'll tell you what's the magic now. You're listening. Somewhere in your mind, the same thing you would repeat. If you're connected with Maya ma'am, somewhere you would have repeat the same in your mind, like an echo, right? So listening, it's been repeated in your mind, and what you have listened, let's say the same television serial story, your mama just went up to dry the clothes and she said, okay, wash. She would just come down running within 3-4 minutes, and she will ask like, okay, what happened to the story? And you will convey those things what you've listened over there, right? Let's say with the cricket commentary itself, you missed out. Someone has listened to the commentary. They would ask you what happened. I just heard this much they have scored. This one has lost the match, right? You're conveying the information to someone, or you're saying it for yourself, or repeating in your mind. Speaking doesn't mean just coming out. It's your thought process as well. Understood? Understood? So it simultaneously happens over here. And then with reading, you just read it. Don't you hear your own voice? If you really concentrate with reading, you can hear your own voice, and you start modulating. Let's say, hey, hi, how are you? Okay, it's like explaining. Hey, hi, how are you? Hey, hi, how are you? It's a different modulation, but you could make out it's so blank. The one the pitch raises, the pitch lowers down. You start enacting, or let's say even a small story, when you're reading for your kid, you will modulate the reading. You're listening to your own reading, and you're speaking. So what you've been saying, you've been hearing for yourself. Maybe you read something, your grandpa says, I don't know where I kept my specs. Can you just read me this? Can you just read and let me know what is my bank balance? What you read, you're conveying the information to someone. Just the same, your speaking skill over there. What you read, you're saying it in your own words. Okay, now what you would do is say it in English. Practice saying the same thing in English. Everybody at home is going to learn English along with you, right? Okay, good. And next comes with the writing again. It's all correlated. Whatever you're writing, you're saying and writing, or you have written and you're reading it. It's again repetitive. So speaking is something you physically go to a person, speaking or not, it's your thought process. You speak to yourself. You plan yourself. So that's how it's all interrelated. If all the three skills you have developed, your speaking would come naturally. If you have not read, if you have not listened, you have not written anything, your speaking will not be in confidence. So I hope who all have asked me how to improve my speech, my speaking skills, hope they got their answers. Right? Say yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. And let me sum up saying something more is like how you are as a worker or at your school, at your college, how honest you are in completing with your within time on time. Okay, how honest you are at home. No one is checking you, no one is monitoring you, there's no web camera at home, right? So be honest in what you're doing, honest to yourself. Okay, and you have your own skill within you. You find out and start implementing more. If something that is lagging, please get practice and seek advice or guidance from your professors or your friends who are really good. Never hesitate to learn something. Okay, go on and be a good listener, and you should be happy for what you are. And within, I think, how many more minutes left for us? Can anyone guide me? Yeah, I can check my mobile. 50 minutes?
15
Right?
more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. 15 minutes, I can do a lot. How much we summed up today? I thought I can share all this in the next session. Can I go to the next session, or you want me to go with myths? Who's waiting for myths? Ma'am, me, ma'am, me, ma'am. Who's waiting for myths? Me. Yeah, even I'm waiting for myths. Who's waiting for myths? Harish, even you're waiting for myths? Ma'ams?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All are waiting. Okay, according to you all, what myth you have come across? What soft skill myth you have come across? If any, say yes. If no, you can just say no. I'm happy for even no answers. If it's no, it's going to be more interesting. If it's yes, it's going to be an argument for me. Okay? Anybody? None. Okay, no one knows. Okay, let's say it's been said that women are better at skills. Women are better at skills. It's a myth because they are so patient, in handling situation. They're so humble. They're so soft. They say it seems. Not a myth. It's true. Uh-huh. Speaking skills. Yeah. It's a myth. What is a myth? It's nothing like true or false. It's like not agree or deny, but it's just a myth. I would say there is no gender bias over here. Not only women, every human being can have their own individual skill. Men are also equally talented, equally have their own skills. There's nothing called only women have skills, men do have. Have you seen tailor shops? Tailor shops? How much of patience you would have, no? To have the design on your salwar kameez or blouses. Very few women do that. I mean, when it comes to the bulk, men do that. Who agrees that? Everybody, right? It's a part of a skill. Cooking, who said only women can do cooking? Even men can also do cook. If you go to hotels and restaurants, you can find chefs over there, waiters over there, all are men. Understood? It's all skill. If it says that it's skill based, so when it comes to all these work, is not like women work or men work. Skill doesn't go like skill. It's for everybody. Every work field, at home, outside the home, it's your inbuilt, your personality, your behavior, how to handle things, your emotions, everything. Okay, emotions I didn't cover up here. Let's say whatever happens for me behind, outside the room, I have to come back. I have to be a trainer. I have to be a instructor for you all, right? If I had to sit normal, yeah, students, please tell me what next, what I have to do. Don't you feel irritated with me? Ma'am, I'm really not interested with your class. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out mute for my video, right? So whatever happens, I have to control my emotions and come back to my frame. People are watching me. I have to guide you. Remember, people are watching you as well. Okay, good. What is not necessary? Can you explain in a statement? I have to connect for that not necessary answer for what I have said. Okay, before moving to the next myth, anything else? Okay, good. Okay, it is too difficult to learn. That is, soft skill is very difficult to learn. It's a myth. It's not difficult. In fact, learning hard skills is more difficult compared to soft skill. Hard skill is theoretical, right? It's more on domain based, learning about a system, learning about mechanically, and it's all learning which you have not learned or come across in your life completely from a person, from your professors or from your senior or from your boss, and then putting the same in your workplace. Soft skill, you can identify someone, you can look at someone, you can take them as your inspiration person and go ahead. You get inspired. Let's say dressing, I would say like I like to be in sari because I've seen my professors, my lecturers when I was in college, how they come. I really like the way they go. I would never go with slides. I will not carry any books or any papers, nothing. I just walk into my class like, because I like my professor who used to be like that. Got my point? I get inspired. So this is what would make you build up. So it's not like difficult, it's easy. It's only when you observe, only when you identify, you want to differentiate what is good and bad, implement in your life, in your day-to-day activities. It's going to be very easy. When I said nod, everybody nodded for me, right? I have to interact with the ma'am. So this is a part of it. Got it? So it's not easy. It's not difficult. For me, it's really easy for getting all my students to get connected. Good. And there's another myth. I need to certify myself on soft skills to get into job. Who has that thought? Who has asked you? You have to get a soft skill certification to get into a job. Not really, not necessary, but soft skill, taking a certification is another wing to your, another feather to your hat. Okay, it's another feather, it's another identification, but no one can give a certification on your personality and character, right? So you be your own representative, you be your own individual brand maker. Got my point? Okay, this is another myth. And where do I start? You started almost from here now onwards. Hope you have a great future ahead. Implement all these skills that I've asked you all to do. Is your skill based on listening, reading, and writing that gradually gives you all improvement in speaking. It will give you more confidence. You will be prepared with your current affairs. Any questions that's been asked, you will have all the ideas in your mind. You will get connected. Keep yourself occupied, connected, speak to someone, speak to yourself more. Okay, do well and respect each and everyone. Respect your own lecturers. They are like us. They spend lots of time with you all now. They have to do lots of homework before they get into a class. 2 hours class or 1 hour class is being completed within 30-40 minutes for you all. So let's respect, listen very carefully at one shot. Practice more on that. Write down, scribble your notes, and then write into your original notebook. So keep all yourself prepared in that way. Okay, getting good scores, getting good marks will leave you somewhere in higher position. You can get into good colleges. See, ma'am has said not to get good marks to get into work. Soft skills is more sufficient for me. Okay, if you have that in mind, it's okay, good, positive, but yet, let me tell you, you need to survive. Marks is equally needed. Maybe one subject you like, the other subject is boring, and that boring, you're not spend much time. Your marks go low there. What happens? All overall marks would go low for you. Okay, so from now onwards, you have got good amount of time to sit and study, the best period for you all before getting into college. Okay, any more queries for me? Any feedbacks for me? I'm done with my session today. Hope you all like Maya, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was so energetic talk. I hope all the students have enjoyed your speech. It is so good. And thank you so much for spending your time. Thank you, ma'am. Students, do you have any queries? Do you want to interact with Miss Maya?
Anybody want to come on mic? Yes, you can. I can hear your voice. Come on. Thank you.
No.
Okay. Anyone wants the mic to be opened? I can help you all out with that.
Students, anybody?
Oh, yeah. Anyone here? I want to hear you. Thank you. Hope I've done my best. Is there anything that is left out for you all to understand? Make yourself comfortable in asking me. Okay.
Pleasure listening.
Okay. Pleasure listening to you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet everyone over here.
It's a pleasure to have you here, ma'am.
Same here, ma'am.
We're on point. Timing, guys.
Done with my timings. I could see most of my faces over here. Well, happy smile. Let me have a smiley face. All a smiley face.
All are so.
Ow. You know what? We almost done with 1.5 hours of sessions. Can anybody believe that?
Ma'am, it was a very light-hearted session, so I think we never knew how time flew by.
Yes.
And in fact, people didn't even notice that I was also answering as a student in some of thing. But anyway, it was nice to be a part of it.
So lovely, ma'am. Thank you so much. So did you all notice that ma'am has become one among you all like now? You're really lucky to have a professor like that, teacher like that. Hope your classes are really enthusiastic then. Right? I can see lots of smiles today. My cheeks are paining. How about y'all? I can point out Ishika. She's always smiling. I don't know. She's watching some comical movie, I guess. Baba, I have gone to sleep with my speech.
Nobody, ma'am. Nobody. All enjoyed your speech. It was so good
Yeah,
and
I'm
so
so
energetic. Was.
I'm so happy, ma'am.
And thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Students, I
Thank you
hope
so much.
everybody are comfortable. No questions with you.
Now,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, students. We'll meet you
ma'am,
after the lunch. Yeah.
is there time still left? Few minutes?
Yes, ma'am. You want to take some more time?
3 minutes
No,
more.
yes, 2-3
can take
minutes.
your-
Yes, please,
I
ma'am.
want
Please go
one
ahead.
initiative student who would like to talk with me for just 20-30 seconds.
Yes, ma'am. Students, you can unmute yourself.
Anyone who wanna come? Or permission needs to be given here. Is it
It is
something like
open. It is open, ma'am. They can
Open.
unmute. Students, you can unmute any one candidate. Should I call a random name then?
No. Let them feel comfortable. There's a reason why who's initiating themselves to coming up. Whoever has the fear, they say stage fear, ma'am, I don't feel confident. If they're confident, they'll come forward now. They can ask me any question. Ma'am, what's your age? Can anyone ask me that question?
I think Rishabh has unmuted.
Yeah, Rishabh.
Ma'am, my doubt was, do expressions play an important role in an interview?
Yes, sweetheart. Absolutely. What suppose I didn't express? I'm not smiling.
Oh,
How do I look
okay,
for
ma'am.
you? How do I look for you? Where are you? I can't see you. How do I look? Very sad, right?
No, ma'am.
No. I'm not expressing. I'm not smiling at your speech. Express, yes, you need to give a good expression, but keep marked smile is the best thing that you can give. Okay, the reason why, let me wrap up. You're over the call, okay, maybe your close friend, your partner, whoever, your
Yeah,
mother,
ma'am.
father, over the call, and you hear the voice, it's like you're sounding a bit low. Are you okay? Are you not keeping well? Are you sad? Wouldn't you ask the question just by the voice? What happens is your expression is intellect with your voice, your tone. Got it? I
Yeah,
hope
ma'am.
you got it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not smiling. You got it. I can enact. I'm just acting. You got it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. This is what we'll do for your speech. Expression without the person vision, it will change your modulation of speech. The reason why is I have to specifically say whoever is going to take IELTS in future. One portion is speaking session where it's been evaluated by 2 examiners. One would be in front of you. The other would be just listen to the radio that has been not radio, sorry, record that has been recorded the overall speech. Okay, so just overall speech, they give the evaluation. Got my point? The overall speech.
Yes,
so I have to say whatever happened, the examiner smiles at you, not smiles at you. You have to have a good conversation just for the sake of record at least.
Okay, ma'am.
What I meant? Okay, very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much, Rishabh. Yeah. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
I left, yeah, thank you so much. I left one major important point when the interviewers are taking interview, you have to be prepared, and I said many things I covered up. You have to be confident, just seek current affairs, be prepared with your ideas, everything. Another major important point is know yourself more. Know yourself more. That means be prepared about your self introduction, not just with your name, not just with your place, not just with your qualification and everything, or not just with your hobbies. Say whatever you knew, say it in sentence. Practice from now onwards saying it in sentence. If it's been asked what's your name, just not that my name is Maya, I say that, right? And if it's like, ma'am, did you have your breakfast, I will say I had. It's a good answer, but I have to frame it in sentence for you all. Yes, Rishabh, I had my breakfast. Got the point now? Say it in sentence, and knowing about yourself is start writing it down when you're free. What are your likes? What is your favorite color? What is your favorite book? So you can come across any random questions asked in your interviews in the beginning. What did you read today? What did you have your breakfast? Do you like cooking? What are the different spices that you use? Got my point? So be prepared. Or maybe how many members are there in your family? And family, let's, why I say families, let's say you say mother, father. In India, we have many places like big mother, small mother, Periyamma, Chinnamma, or Chitti. But when it comes to English, there's nothing like that. It's overall put into one box, uncle box, auntie box, overall cousin box. There's nothing called, was that cousin brother, cousin sister. It's just called cousin. And then when you name, it's he or she, that relates to he or she cousin. Niece and nephew. Who are niece? Brother or sister's son. Sorry, daughter is called niece. Brother or sister, son is called nephew. So use all these words in your speeches. So that is all knowing about yourself. Be prepared with your words, expressive words and everything. That's what I meant by about yourself, your surrounding, your hometown, that is your place. No more different words where you can use. Okay, that's it. I want to mention this. Be prepared. Write down from today onwards. Oh yeah, Mayam, what is my favorite color? When I was a child, it was pink and now it's going to be yellow. Right? It's gone. So write down everything, your favorite food, your drink, juice, whatever, fruits. Write it down. Knowing about yourself is more important here again. Be prepared for that as well, so that your answers are going to be spontaneous. That's it. Okay, thank you so much. I don't want to take more from here. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
good
much.
To go? All good to go?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, Harish.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Students will have a lunch break now. We'll meet you after 1:30. Thank you, students. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Students are requested to join by 1:15 because 1:30 the program starts.
1:30 we have alumni talk and architect talk. You can join at after lunch. You can join the session. Thank you, students. Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, Maya ma'am. Hope to see you soon again.
Sure, ma'am. With pleasure.